YouTube, I know I should have been uploaded this video. I know. I'm looking at the calendar now. I'm about 3 days overdue. My 30th day was Tuesday, August 9th. I started this journey on July 11th. July 11th is when I started this carnivore journey. And August 9th, I reached the 30-day mark if you're counting calorie days. If you're counting calorie days, or calendar days, my bad. If you're counting the calendar days. So what am I doing? I am eating pretty much nothing but meat. Did I start off like that? No. I started off with eggs in addition to, the meat. For some reason, I just could not do the eggs. I guess it's maybe because the way that I boiled them, the way that I created them, because I boiled them and I could only get one or two eggs down. So I wasted I had meal prep for the whole week and I was going to eat 6 eggs for the whole week. So 40 something eggs I just completely wasted because I couldn't stomach it. So I transitioned to eating nothing but meat. What am I eating? I am eating bacon, four strips of bacon, and 4 hamburger patties. Pretty much the hamburger patties that I started off were around 370 calories a piece, and the bacon was 80 calories. 80 calories a piece. And I started off eating around 1900 calories with that combined. And for those 30 days, man, I felt, I don't know, it's different because I never done this before. And I'm like, man, can I actually do it? And that's the reason why I didn't post any of the videos because I had recorded my day 10 and I didn't take it really serious. I think I did day 15 or day 20, but I didn't take it serious because I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick with this. I don't know how my body's going to respond or anything. I did the potato diet. I did the potato diet for about 5 days. And on day 6, my body said, that's a negative, sir. That's a negative. You need to rethink your life decisions. So I couldn't do it. And so I'm going to this extreme of not eating really any carbs to just eating nothing but meat. That is just, to think about it, it's kind of crazy. So the first about a week and a half, I was pretty much strict, meaning that all I was eating was initially for the first few days, maybe about 3 or 4 days, I was eating the bacon, hamburger patties, and the eggs. After about a few days, maybe 3 or 4 days, I stopped eating the eggs and I just moved to the bacon and the hamburgers. 4 pieces of bacon, 4 strips, 4 hamburger patties. I didn't have any type of, I know if you're watching this, you probably have done keto before. I didn't have no keto flu, no carnivore flu. For some reason, it just felt easy. I mean, it was an easier transition. I didn't fast before this. I didn't do any of that. The very first 2 days were a little difficult. And the only reason why for me is because if I'm starting something like trying to be strict or whatnot, trying to be strict on my eating, it's a mental battle with me. It's more of a mental thing because I like to get all my garbage and all the dirty food out before I start anything. I want to eat everything that I can before I become stricter. And that's what I was doing. So what I did was I weaned down. So probably I would say 3 days before I started, lessening the trash food, that I started lessening that up. And by the time day one started, okay, I had, weaned myself down to where I was eating majority of, the meat with a little bit of, food that is not so good for you. I did that. First couple of days were a little difficult because I still had some cravings, but I quickly got into a rhythm. So the first week, came and went. Second week came and went. And towards the end of that second week, I was like, you know what? I want to do, a little, I ain't gonna say an experiment, but I wanted to grill. I wanted to put some food on the grill, something different. So I put some pork belly on the grill, made some pork belly burnt ends. my. Man, they were good. They were good. And that started, I don't want to say a train wreck, but that started a spiral for me. So for about 2 weeks, I'm going in strong, eating, from wings to barbecue to, with sauce and everything. I didn't eat, like no bread, no cakes, no cookies, no anything. If I had an urge, if I had I just want something. Because sometimes, I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, I get to that point where I want something sweet, or I just want something different that's not, what I've been consuming all these days. So for me, I would go to Wingstop, or I go get some wings, and that for some reason helps me out. Or I get some barbecue with some real barbecue sauce, not none of that, low calorie, low carb type stuff. No, the real deal, Sweet Baby Ray's. So, no, this video is not promoted by Sweet Baby Ray's or anything like that, but I just happen to like the product. So I would use that, and that I would be fine. So I did that for about 2 weeks strong, all the way up until, matter of fact, this week, early Monday or Tuesday, I was still going in strong. I did that. I had traveled, so about 2 weeks, I was eating nothing but, crazy stuff. Crazy thing is that within those 30 days, I had dropped 8 pounds. Crazy. I dropped 8 pounds from 280 to around 272. 280 to about 272. I'm a large guy, and I'm not tall at all, I am 5'8", 280 pounds. That doesn't look good. And I'm still, heavier, but 8 pounds is 8 pounds, no matter which way you slice it. I was excited about that because it lets me know that, hey, you might fall off, but you might not fall off that far. And the fact that I could, pretty much black out and eat what, not gonna say eat whatever, but eat that type of way, it made me feel pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie, because had I introduced cookies, ice cream, cake, and pie and all that stuff, man, please, I wouldn't have lost no weight, man. I wouldn't have lost no weight. So I'm looking at my notes just to make sure I stay, on topic. So what I ate, I told you what I ate. How much did I eat? How much did I eat? I told you how much I ate. And when did I eat? There was no specific time. It's really whenever I felt the urge. I don't like eating multiple times. For some reason, I don't like doing that, because a lot of times I have other things that I want to do throughout the day that need to get done, and I don't want, because finding out what to eat, trying to find something to eat, and taking that time, it's like a chore. And so even though I like eating, it's still, it still can become, dampening, or however you want to, call it. So I ate, when I ate, it was in the morning. Between like 10 and 12, I would eat, and then that would be it for the day. So pretty much I would eat one time a day, and I would fast for around, and I'm still currently doing it, I'm fasting for around maybe 20 hours or so. Not bad. I'm not hungry wasn't hungry throughout the day. Well, a little hungry, and I got a lot more hungrier at night. But shoot, at night, the day is about over. Just go to sleep, wake up, and do it again. So that hasn't been too bad. Also, I believe what played a role into me not gaining as much weight when I had ate, whatever for around, a couple weeks, was the fact that I started off eating low calories, meaning I was eating like 1,900 calories, and that's not that much, and that's not recommended for my height, size, and age. 1,900 calories, and then when I did eat something that was, not according to, how I wanted to eat, it would fill me up. So like, just say if I ate, the pork belly burnt ends, that food would sit in my system to where that next day I would only eat like one time. I would probably get some wings, and that would probably be it. I wouldn't really eat. So my eating was a little different, because different food. So my body was conditioned to eat bacon, and it was conditioned to eat those hamburgers, that beef. What I was eating was relatively lean compared to all the other, kind of bad food that I was eating. Even though it was meat, it was still drenched in sauce and all that stuff. So I didn't eat as much, and I believe that played a part into me not gaining as much weight as I would have compared to if I would have ate nothing but cakes, cookies, ice cream, and all that stuff. Let's see. Did I work out? Yes, I did work out. I worked out for probably for three weeks, 2.5 to 3 weeks out of that 4-week time frame, out of the 30 days. Nothing hard. I just did some body weight movements, real easy. I went into the gym and was out in like 15 minutes. In there and out, 15 minutes. No later than 20 minutes. And if it was 20 minutes, then I probably had to go to the bathroom or was walking around or something. I'm telling you, I was in and out. My main source of how, my weight loss was how much I was eating. How much I was eating, which was not much. So I didn't work out that much. And I worked out early too. So I got up at around 04, so 4 a.m. And then I would go to the gym and I would work out. No. When I first started, it was around 6. Yeah, around 6 o'clock. That's when I went to the gym. 6 o'clock. And I was back home probably about 6:30. Because the gym is not far from where I live. So how do I feel? How do I overall feel? I feel good. It's hard to believe. It's hard to think that just by eating meat that I feel like this. I don't know why. I don't know how. I'm not a doctor. I'm not your doctor. I don't know how. And this is just me. This is my journey. You may feel a little different. Your body might not agree with this. I'm not sure. I would advise you do some research and, maybe try it out and see how do you feel. But I feel good. I don't really have any cravings. Maybe if I smell something, I may want it. It may smell good. Like my wife had some fries the other day from Burger King, and they smelled glorious. They really did. But did I have an urge to like put my hand in that bag or, and grab one? No. I haven't had no urge to eat no cakes, cookies, pies, anything. Like, I'm for real. Like, I'm not lying. I have not had a cookie in 30, well, now today is day 33. In 33 days, I have not had a cookie. I have not had no cake. I have not had no pie, no ice cream. I can't believe that those words are coming out of my mouth. It has been a journey, yes, but it has been, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of been enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie. So if you got any questions, comments, just put them down below, you know, and I do my best to answer them. I want to help you because there are millions of people out here that are obese and going through it, just like me, man. It is wild, man. I've been through so much, and y'all don't even know the half of it. And I know everybody got their own stories. It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle, especially when you like food and you consider yourself, you know, an addict, or like me, I consider myself an animal, you know, when it comes to eating food. It's not easy trying to stop yourself, you know, from eating the stuff that you consider good. This video, I know it's long. It's day 30, so I'm trying to incorporate everything. I might not have gotten to everything, but like I said, if you have any questions, please put it below. Please excuse maybe the quality of this video if I had any repetitive or filler words like or you know and stuff like that. I will get better as time persists. That's why I try to take pauses when I say things so I don't put those words in there. But please, you know, just bear with me. Please remember, stay blessed. Keep me in your prayers. Y'all have a good one.